Hey everybody, welcome back. Elmer is in the process of building a meat bird chicken tractor type deal. Our first one didn't go very well, and it's kind of like a learning process. You don't really know what's gonna work until you do it. The first one had no door on the top, so we were having to lift up the whole thing to get chickens in and out, which was kind of crazy. So without further ado, here's what he's built so far.
Lid to be. I don't know. This is just for looks. This is not how it's going to be.
Yeah. So you just want to keep him in here like a Joel Salatin
just move
deal?
I've got wheels to put on this.
Yeah, it don't have to have a box. We have a cherry tree. What now?
They hang down.
Show me how this works.
The nipples stick through the bottom.
Oh.
And ideally, you just leave the bucket right there and fill it up from up here.
Yeah.
And then if you have to, you take the bucket off if you want to get inside. Turn my water up. Just lift the top. This will all be chicken wire. This will be plastic corrugated roofing. Just these screws are sticking out of the bottom. I didn't have any short ones left.
Okay.
So you just kind of gotta watch that, but yep, that'll get you. Now, I think it'll fold all the way back. Yeah, look at that.
Yep.
So if you just need to leave it open, whatever you need to do. Here, let's see. Here, go ahead. Go ahead and try it. I don't want you to. Here, hit it to the side. Don't knock it out. Hit it, knock it over. Over, son.
Over.
Hit it sideways. Hold on there. Oh, break off. Good deal. That's it. Okay, the screw's in. Yeah, the screw's still in there. That's fine. Here, this will probably break off too. Those cheap drywall screws. Yeah, they're in. Now they won't hurt nobody. Now we'll just gotta keep from catching them in the tire. But, yep, and I'll fix another bucket to go on this side. And I'm not worried about a little bit of water dribbling in there. If it's raining, it's gonna be pouring in from over here anyway. But over here, the majority of them, they'll be able to stay dry.
Hey, this one we could just roof the whole thing.
I don't want to roof the whole thing. They need sunshine.
This one needs a lot more tighter.
Mm-hmm.
And this one too.
Got these pneumatic wheels. I got them for the four-wheeler trailer, but I'm gonna fix them on here to where we can roll this around. But I want them on an arm that we can flip up so the wheel will pull up. And when we let the arm down, it'll come down like this and pick the wheel back up so it'll sit down flat on the ground. It can be mounted right through there. The wheel will be back here. Then when you pull up on the arm, it'll pivot up and put the wheel underneath it.
Okay.
I don't know. I may just fix it to where it's just barely up off the ground. Just gotta line up, make sure the one is lined up to the one. So you can still, even if it's got water in it, and you're setting it down on there, you can still tell which, because the holes ain't exactly square. You could get a speed square and square them up if you wanted to, but it wasn't that important to me. The most important part, I was worried the nipples wouldn't protrude enough for the chickens to get it, but as you can see, what's the matter, Everett? As you can see, they protrude plenty enough. All I gotta do is peck that little silver nipple there and the water comes out. Of course, I'm sure most of you are familiar with these. So, and the thing is plenty close enough to the ground for even the really big chickens, or small chickens I mean, to reach up there and get them a drink.
What's this?
But they won't be going into this for a couple weeks. So get in there. All right, that's a water bucket, son. That's our watering bucket.
Oh, this one
Is that the chicken's watering bucket, or did you make it
I just
extra?
made that one. I just
Oh.
made that one. It took me all 5 minutes. Buy these, then drill 3/8" holes, nice clean holes if you can, and then thread it in there first so it'll thread into the plastic. Then I use a 2-part quick set plastic epoxy and just dab it around. I try not to get it on the other end of this because this goes all the way through. I try not to get it in there because you don't want to clog up your nipple.
Hey, where's the sign?
Just put it on the threads and then thread it down in there till you have plenty on there, and that seals it up good and tight so water won't leak out. Then you got 5 gallons of water. In this case you have 10 gallons of water because we'll be putting 50 birds in here. And if it's not big enough, we'll just build another one. We got some more pallet wood. This was all free from my job. I didn't pay anything for this wood. I bought this little kit here. This is a screen door kit. A couple of spring hinges there. Come with a handle and a latch. This was just a piece of scrap plywood I had laying around. And I just drew an X where I wanted the middle of the bucket to be. Measured out 3 inches on each side for the holes. And then these are 7/8 holes. So they gave a little room for error because I'm not exactly precise all the time.
The meat chickens are here. They came in the mail today, and we picked them up from the post office. We have 50 meat birds.
Man, it is bright in here. Holy crap.
Looks good. So we have, all of our chickens are full size, but we're getting, what? Look how small it is. Like, put that right there. There's, what is going on here? That's it for today. We appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. See you later.